Mm-hmm. What's going on, good people? How y'all doing this evening? It's your boy Gaming Dag. Got me a little merch on tonight. Woo! How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Glad y'all made it. Hey, Alexis. Hey, you know what? Give a shout out to Alexis in the chat. Alexis is coming all the way from Japan. She wanted to answer this question. I'm gonna answer real quick off the jump. She said, if I already have an SD card in my Switch with games already downloaded, but I want to buy a bigger card, if I just get a new SD card, can I just take out my old one and put my new one in and be good? Yes. So to answer your question, Alexis, yes, you will be good. What's going to happen is, let me see if I can move this mic out the way. What's going to happen is, you probably have to re-download everything. If you have the Nintendo Online, make sure all your games are backed up, and then all you have to do is put the new card in and just re-download all your games. But your save data will be good because if you have the Nintendo Online, it's safe. So that's that. I did the same thing. I had a 128 gigabyte and I upgraded to a 400 gigabyte, and all I had to do was take the old one out, pop the new one in. It reformatted it for me, and then I had to go back to the eShop. And matter of fact, you can go right. I believe if you go to if you open your Switch up and you go to you know how you go to the last screen and you can have all your icons up there. If you go to if you keep going all the way down, it'll ask you if you want to re-download games. So you can go down there and just click which ones you want to re-download, and it'll work just fine. What's going on, man? I'm just going to give some shout out. Thank you. You know what? Alexa coming all the way from Japan. Let me go ahead and give her a shout out. Welcome to the stream, Alexis. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, Alexis, make sure you subscribe. But I believe I have a good feeling that you are. So I'm going to go through the chat real quick like I always do to give a shout out to everybody that joined us tonight. All right. Giving a shout out to my son. He's in the chat tonight. Going on, Tyler. How you doing? Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze is with us this evening. Hey, Geeky, she made it tonight. On time. Check out Geeky. Hey, Geeky, I did my first reel tonight on Instagram. Let me know what you think about it. DJ Percy, man, welcome to the stream, man. It's like it might be your first time, man. Let's see, I do a lot of stuff, man. I'm still playing The Last of Us. I just haven't played in about a week. I've been just busy, man, with school and everything else. But I'm primarily a Nintendo guy. I play a lot of Nintendo stuff. I finally got to open up Super Mario All-Stars today, and I was playing Super Mario 64, man. I think the controls is off. They might have to patch that. It didn't seem, I mean, I know it's been a while since I played Mario 64, man, but it didn't run like that. Even on the DS, it was a lot smoother on the DS, so got a little issues, you know. So they'll probably patch it. But welcome to the stream, DJ Percy, man. If you have not subscribed, man, become a subscriber, man. We do this every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When your boy go live, we kick about the gaming news, and it's a ton. I mean, a ton today. All right. What's going on, Roderick Tweet McCullen in the building? Killer Bean, man, it's been a minute, brother. How you doing, Killer Bean in the building? I've been going pretty good, man. Just, you know, I just trying to stay consistent. You know, I'm working. You know, for those who don't know, I'm a teacher by trade, and so you know, we back into school, and so today was a good day. I like Mondays because Mondays I don't got to deal with no kids. It's just I can get a lot of work done. So just been working, man, working my other job, and you know, streaming and trying to play some games, man. But whew, I'm in school right now as well, so you know, I'm all over the place. So, but that's all right though. We're good. Great. I'm so glad Alexis made it to the live. Tyler says cool. Alexis says thank you. He said, yo, That transition was amazing. Hey, man, appreciate you, my brother, man. You know what? Listen, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, man. Listen, you know what? This kind of just spice the things up. I'm thinking about changing my background, even though I like the purple. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking about changing it up just a tad bit. But you know, it'll happen in due time, man. In due time. All right, keep on going down the list. Oh, Liddy Games in the building, baby. Liddy Games 500. He said, let's see, where would I go to get all the data? You can go through the eShop, Alexis. You go right through the eShop. Are you talking about your save data? If you're talking about your save data, that's pretty simple too. You can go right through the systems, like go through like your what you call that, your game management, and you can go. It's gonna ask you to do you want to re-download your save data? You just click yes, and it'll download. That process is pretty simple. You would have to do it per game, just to download your save data, but it works. It's pretty simple. Now, I think you know what? If you look through my archives, you'll find out I did a video about the transfer. So if you get hung up, you know, feel free, hit me. I usually respond to questions pretty quick. So if you get another question, just shoot it on there, and I get it to you, Alexis. All right. Thanks so much. Hey, I appreciate you, Alexis. I appreciate you, man. Listen, man, y'all give her one more hand clap for joining us this evening. Ooh, thank y'all. Hey, man, if you guys are going through, man, another way you kind of help the channel. I'm in the process. I'm thinking about upgrading. I gotta bring my glasses down. I'm thinking about upgrading. Right now I'm using Ecamm Live to kind of do my streams, and I like Ecamm Live, but I'm thinking about upgrading, going back to Streamlabs OBS, so I can get some different backgrounds, so I can be able to offer you guys some more things. So if you guys are watching the video, they have a new button on there called if you're watching on computer especially, they have an applause button. So it's a way you can kind of help support my channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you donate, $1 or whatever, but it's a way to support the channel so I can continue to bring you good quality content. We can continue to give out good prizes every week. I love giving back to the people that support me. So if you guys get opportunity, kindness in your heart, man, think about that. All right. Throwing out my man Steve M in the building. Yo, gaming dad, I secured the bag. Got that PS5 pre-order. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Shout out to Steve M securing the bag. Get him the DJ horn. Steve M in the building, baby. He said, all right. He said, just watched your Games for Girls video. Loved it. You know what, Lexus? Thank you. You know what? I got a lot of flack for the title of that. And I was like, you know what? If you watched it, you understand. Like, hey, I'm just like, this is what my daughter like. But you know, I guess the people, you know, people they get so sensitive when you try to, you know, they feel like you're trying to put them into a box. But I'm not. I have a daughter, and if I'm a parent that knows nothing about gaming, I would watch that video and get so much value out of it. So, but thank you, I appreciate you. Killer Bean says, you a big Zelda fan? If so, what are your thoughts on bruh, Killer Bean? I am so hyped because I played Zelda Breath of the Wild, man, and even though, don't hate me, internet, but I haven't finished it yet because it's like, you know how you got that really good piece of cake, and man, it's delicious, and you tan it up, and you just want to save that piece. That's how I feel about these last two Divine Beasts. I was like, oh, I just want to save it, you know what I'm saying? So one day when I'm getting into it, I said, man, I gotta go back and finish it. So to be able to go back and play the war that led up to Breath of the Wild, oh man, I'm in. You know what? Speaking of Age of Calamity, another game that I didn't think I would like, I downloaded the demo off the Japan eShop for what's the name of that game? It's Persona 5 Scramble. And man, I was digging it. Like, oh man, it just, you know, it had a, if I could speak, you know, Japanese, you know, I probably would definitely dig the story. But I'm looking forward to when that game drops, and I hope it drops this year. So that's gonna be another game I'm just definitely looking forward to. Same kind of premise, same kind of style. I think Age of Calamity is gonna be. So I'm hyped, man. I'm ready for that. So thank you for your comment. Killer Bean in the building. The purple is also you like the purple. All right, you know what? Listen, Listen, Alexa said the purple is dope. I might have to just keep it because she done chimed in. She the new subscriber. We might have to keep the purple. But yeah, you know, at first when I first started, I said, oh man, it might just it goes good with my skin complexion. All right. Oh, that's all right, brother. No matter if you made it, that's the key. As long as you made it, you all right. Shout out to Milo 2002 in the building. Holly Peaky. Oh, what's going on, Holly? Holly, did you get your eShop card? I sent it. I think it was either today or yesterday. I think I might have sent it yesterday. Let me know if you can check your Instagram real quick. But I sent it, sent you that eShop card. I want to make sure you got that and get that taken care of. So I'm playing Mario 3D All Stars. I just played it for the first time today, so I was hyped. All right. Doug in the building, baby. What's going on, man? Doug, Dad. What's going on with you, my boy? Welcome to the stream. My son Tyler said, what do you think about the new iPad Air? It's expensive. You know what? I don't know. You know, I use an iPad Pro, and so there's a couple of videos out there that's comparing the two. So I'm gonna definitely have to check that out and see the comparison. But it's an iPad. Then, dude, what's going on with you, man? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, man. This might be your first time because I don't remember seeing your face, man. But hey, man, welcome. If you're not a subscriber, man, hit the subscribe button. Come a part of this community. We do this every Monday night. We're just gonna chop it up about all the news games of the past week, and man, we hope to have a good time. And it's a ton, man. Microsoft, God Almighty. But let me finish getting down some of these. You playing? So I'm playing Sunshine. I'm only one I played was Mario 64 so far, and I just cracked it open today. She said, "All right, what's going on, Mr. Miller? Mr. Miller, welcome to the stream, my brother." He said, "I got that PS5 from GameStop, but everything going on with this cross-gen exclusives, I'm kind of questioning my purchase." Yeah, man, Sony. You know, we gonna talk about that tonight, man. Sony kind of, you know, they did kind of tell a little fib. They was all like, we're just gonna. We're just all about next generation. We're just going to be, this is what we're going to do, and, we're going to leave the rest behind, and we're all about going forward. It's like, dog, man, what's up with that? Oh, then they back to say, well, we're going to, it's going to be on the PS4 too. So, it is what it is, man. But, listen, I'm happy with it. I'm future-proof right now. Just go ahead and get it, and, I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with some of these old consoles. Do I keep them? Do I trade them back in? I don't know, man. Something to think about. All right. Let's see. Alexa says, sorry, another question. So I'm in the settings, say on the save data cloud, and it says my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is not supported. Ooh, it's a couple games that's like that. I did not know Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu wasn't one of those games. Now I know like Splatoon is not supported. But hold on. But you know what? It should be support. Well, okay. That save data is on the system. It won't affect your gaming card. So I'm gonna let you know that right now. So as long as you're not changing systems, you good. If you're changing systems, you might lose it. But as long as you are with the same system, that save data for that Pokemon Let's Go is on the system. You won't lose it. You're good. What's going on, O'Shea? O'Shea McCarthy, what's going on? About to be a real daddy. It's crazy. What you mean, Holly? Check your. I'm telling you, I made sure I kept your card. Check your Instagram. I just want to make sure. Hey man, I've been doing good, Doug. Man, it's just been busy, man. You know what? As much as I want to get in and play some games, you know what, man? This has been so difficult, man. Just me going back to school, man, had thrown a wrench into my playtime. So my priorities. So I'm trying to find different times to get my play in. What's going on? Yeah, right. Listen, hold on. Now, you know what? Last time I said yeah, right to you, Holly, you was right. You was like, oh my, you was like, you know what? They just released the Xbox Series S. And I was like, no, you're not. Soon my stream ended, it was like boom. I was like, oh, I had to go back on live. So you might be right. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can find that. Go Crash Bandicoot. Where did you find it at, Geeky? I mean not Geeky, but Pinky. I'm gonna check into that in 1 minute. We'll get back to the stream real quick. It says, I'm obsessed with Mario Sunshine. Listen, listen, I didn't finish Mario Sunshine. I bought it when it first came out, and you know what, the whole mechanics with the water thing, I'm just like, I know this back then. I'm looking forward to replaying it now and giving it a fresh go at it. He said, I wish they gave Mario 65 the treatment they gave Spyro and Crash, but you know what? I believe this, Mr. Miller. I believe that that's going to happen. I think they're gonna charge. It's going to be a full remaster, and it's going to be their way to really charge and get some big bucks out of it. I think they're going to do that. But right now this was an easy cash grab, and for what I'm hearing and on throughout the internet today, you know what? That emulator is going to be used to emulate other games from the GameCube and Wii era. So maybe that Metroid Prime trilogy is coming down the road. He said that Spyro treatment. Yeah. Said, who do you want Smash Brothers? Said, who do you want for Smash Brothers if you like? Listen, my ultimate dream was I had 3 ultimate dream characters that I would love to see in Smash. Goku, Master Chief, Doom Guy. Those 3, I was like, man, I'll be set if they drop one of them onto there. Do I think it's gonna happen? I don't know. Especially, I don't think Goku is coming, but Goku would be dope, real dope. Especially got Ken. Just imagine having Goku going against Ken or Ryu. Oh man. All right, got through all the chat. Let's go ahead and get into this news. Let me go ahead and get myself in position. And let's see. All right, well, I guess we're gonna start off with this Xbox news. Xbox. I think this was a great purchase. If those who do not know, Xbox bought Bethesda and it bought id Software. I forgot the name of the company that's over all of it, but they bought the company that's over all these different properties, and I think it's a win for Xbox. And you know what? And I understand Bethesda makes Skyrim, they make Fallout, Wolfenstein. I'm missing one big one, Doom. I mean, to me, I don't think Microsoft is going to lose out on money and say they can't be on these different systems. I don't think they're going to do that. But I see Microsoft saying, "Hey, play it on Xbox first." But just imagine all of that coming to Game Pass. You know what? With that and with EA Play, they have just made Game Pass that much more valuable. I'm telling you, people are slipping on this Xbox Series S and how much of a value that's going to be. Hey, shout out to Alexis for subscribing. Or appreciate you and all that you do. But I would definitely tell you that they added so much value with that. So that with EA Play, I mean, that new Star Wars Squadron game coming out, if it's on EA Play, it's going to be on Game Pass. You don't got to pay no money for it. I said, that's the reason why Xbox is so attractive. You know what? I'm telling you. You know, I'm still kind of silently rooting for Xbox because, they like the underdog. But man, I'm telling you, don't count them out. Don't sleep. But I think it was an excellent purchase. I call it Big Bang Tank Little Bang. They just came in and was like, listen, we want your assets, now give them to us. But they paid $7.5 billion for it. Woo. You see, Microsoft's pockets is a lot deeper than Sony's. That's why I'm telling you, listen, man, I'm not too much worried about, Xbox. I got a couple questions in the question block later on tonight that we're going to kind of discuss, and how can how can Xbox win this generation? Because right now they getting it handed to them. But today was a great day for Xbox. I think picking up Bethesda, it was great. I think this move is a win for Nintendo as well, because we're seeing that Xbox is just not walking away from that cash cow, because it's a cash cow with that Nintendo Switch. You know, they can drop anything on that bad boy if they just needed a couple extra dollars. I mean, that just it just makes sense. So great day. I mean, I think it was a megaton. We're gonna be talking about this probably next week. How important this is. It all kind of depends on, you know, how much say so is Xbox gonna have moving forward. So let me move my little thing out real quick so I can. All right. Who in here is ordering a pre-order? Who's pre-ordering that Xbox Series X and the Series S? Now I'm not gonna say if I'm pre-ordering it, but you know I got a hook. I would tell anybody, man. You know what? Treat people. Listen, I love GameStop. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care about all the little tear-up stories, how much they cheat you out of your pre-order. I don't care about none of that. Because, hey, you bought the game for $60. If you want some money back, if you don't like their prices, sell it somewhere else. It's that simple. But I like GameStop. And I treat my GameStop and my people in my GameStop, you know what? I treat them real good. And you know what? In return, they treat me real good. Let me give you a life lesson real quick. What goes around, comes around. That boomerang in life, it'll go out, and it'll come back and hit you. No matter, so if you throw out positive energy, that positivity come back to you. But if you're a butthole, somebody gonna be butthole to you. All right. But yeah, them pre-orders start tomorrow, man. 9/22, man. Hey, man, give a shout out to my daughter, man. Her birthday tomorrow. She turns 16. Man, time go by so fast, so fast. But yeah, my baby girl turning 16. All right. But yeah, I will tell you right now, I'm definitely picking up the X. I got my hookup. I already talked to my people. They know what's going down. I know how many. Matter of fact, they didn't already told me my GameStop is only they're getting 8 total systems. They got 8 X's and 2 S's. That's it. That's all they're getting. So I don't know what's going on with that, but that's what my GameStop is getting. But your boy's getting the X. So I'm gonna have the X and the 5. I'm gonna do live unboxings each night I get one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go live at GameStop if they release it at midnight. Your boy. Do that for you. All right, let's get to the chat. It says Alexis says some games don't support cloud, unfortunately. Yeah, but you know, as long as you have this, like, as long as you're not changing your system, you good. It's when you change systems when you're in the issue. So I had a regular Switch, and then I got a Switch Lite. And so when I got the Switch Lite, some of my games I had to like start over. Like I had Splatoon, but I had to start over with Splatoon from the beginning when I got the Lite. So, you know, potato, it is what it is. But all the good games that I really like supported. So I'm good. So all right. I don't know how to move down here. It said, boom, boom, boom. Naruto, Sasuke, and Goku, best man. Whoo! See, I was tempted to say Naruto. I mean, I like Naruto, man. My kids got me. My oldest son. Shout out to my oldest son, David. He got me really into Naruto, and I was like, man, this is dope. And then I went to I was a parapro, and then the kids in the classroom was like drawing pictures of Sasuke. This one kid was like, Sasuke's my favorite. So yeah, I do like Naruto. Yeah, that's a dope combination, man. You know what, man? Did anybody play Jump Force? My son is playing Jump Force. I know Naruto and Goku is in Jump Force. I wonder how that is. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Then dude, I love the stream, boy. Keep up the good work. Hey, man, I appreciate you, my brother, man. Hey, man, I hope you're a subscriber, man, because I would love to see you come back so you can kick it, man. We can go through this news, man. And I just love the fact that, you know, people out there just, you know, like games like I do, you know. And listen, believe it or not, I got this gray in my face. I mean, I ain't no young guy, you know. I'm an old. No, I ain't gonna claim old. I'm an older man. How about that? But I've been playing games a long time, man. So thank you, man. Welcome. You know, I mean, appreciate you. Cool Breeze said Xbox is a stone cold killer. They was hey listen, Cool Breeze, they was a stone cold killer today, man. I'm telling you, when I woke up to that, I said, what? I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, who just say, all right, you know what? They did a gangster. They was like, all right, you know, what studio we want to buy, you know? Oh, but that's, oh yeah, how much you, oh, 7.5? Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, go ahead, write that check. I mean, just that quick. Now, just that quick. So, I wish I owned stock. I wish I owned stock in Bethesda because they probably would have shot it through the roof. But yeah, that was dope today. Let's see. Go through some more of these comments. He says yes sir, big brain plays. He said I'm buying it, bro. Easy cop. No going to hold up with the PS5 coming out around my birthday. Might buy both. Yeah, you know what? Listen, I'm a gamer, man. Listen, and I like to get these for you guys, and I want to be able to play, and you know what, I'm a Team Nintendo guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you say, hey Dave, which one's my favorite, I'm a Team Nintendo guy. However, I'm a gamer, so I'm a God of War, Halo type of dude. So I play them all. This is Mario, my man, 100 grand. Said I want to buy it. I might pre-order it. Hey, you know what? Well, I would say jump on it. I was like, you know what? I would tell you this. When I pre-ordered the PS5, the GameStop I kick it with, they had got 95. They got an initial first round of 25. They had got like 5 of the all digital versions, and then like they got like 20 of the version with the disc drive, and so and then like they had sold out of that super quick, and then later on that night they got another allotment of 70, and then they sold out of that real quick. So from them to go from 95 with the PS5 and then to come back to only 8 with the Xbox, that's saying something, man. So I don't know what's going on with that. So we're gonna find out. Cool Breeze, I'm holding out, but I'm Team Xbox. So Cool Breeze, you not pre-ordering? Oh man, listen, if anybody on this stream I thought was pre-order, I knew. I was like, okay, Cool Breeze gonna get one. You know what? We can chop it up. It says, you can't tell me the Series S doesn't look like a. I called it a nipple. I said that bad boy look like a nipple, but yeah, it do like a speaker, man. Or like a domino. Man, I don't know, man. Xbox sometimes, man, they be tripping. You said Tom. Said I might not be here to the end of the stream. All right, hey, man, that's all right. Hey, you know what? Listen, Milo, what I want you to do is get you some rest, so you can come to school tomorrow. Hey, yo, listen, man, y'all talk to him in the chat, man. This is a kid in my classroom. Not gonna call his name out, but this is a kid that's super smart, But this dude won't come to school. I said, man, if you was my child, man, I would take you back to 1988 and then pull out the lasso. Get your tail about the bed. But super smart kid, man. I have nothing but love for him, man. I wish the best for him, man. But you know what? You gotta bring your tail to school so we can get this done, baby. All right. We'll go to the next statement. So I'm pre-ordering the PS5 for my husband, but don't say this comment out loud. My husband in the room. Oh shit. Too late night. I'm sorry. Don't unsubscribe from me because of that. I'm my bad. Buy it for Christmas. All right. This says, do you know if GameStop in-store pre-orders are different than online pre-orders? I don't know. That's a hard one. All I know is I made sure that you know what, I got a hookup where, you know what, I would tell you this here. I would tell everybody this here. Next time these systems come around, go in and pre-order a game you know for sure you're not gonna buy. Get like a special order edition, something you can put like $50 on, and just let it sit. And then when pre-orders come back, you call them. You know what, they be calling them like, yeah, you know, you can come in now and pre-order. And be like, hey, I got money on my account. They're like, oh, you do? And I say, yeah, can you just cancel that pre-order and transfer it? Oh, we sure can. Boop. That's how I got mine. You better get yours. All right. Oh man, thank y'all for saying happy birthday to my baby girl. I hope she's watching. You know what? She's at a matter of fact, another one of her little friends. They birthday around the same time, so they had a little birthday party. So we let her go there, and she should be back soon because it's school tomorrow. I don't care about her birthday. She gotta go to school tomorrow. Thanks, appreciate you, Liddy. Appreciate you, Dan, dude. Seen you what? Gamer76, man, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing, my brother? You said hi. He had an H first time. Hi the second time. What's going on, H? How you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream, man. If you're not a subscriber, man, hit the subscribe button. We would love you to be a part of it. Hey, also, you guys are in the stream, man, please hit the like button for me. You know what? The more and more we get to do this here, the more and more those little things kind of really help support the stream. And so as I make whatever little piece of coins they pay me, I make sure I give it right back. Because tonight we're giving out 2 gifts. We're giving out a $10 eShop card, and we're also giving out a game that I gave out last week. But I'm giving out another one this week to give out to you guys. So free game tonight, and also $10 eShop card. So that's going on in the giveaway tonight. All right, boom, boom. Let's see. But yes, Gamer76, man, welcome. Said I'll get an Xbox eventually. I could get both and a PS5 at the same time. I know you big money grip, Steve. I know this. I see you. I see you on Twitter, Steve. I know you got some money, Steve. Shout out to my boy Steve, man. I love this guy, man. You know what? I generally like good people with good content that's all about gaming. That's, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Said, do you like your Switch Lite? I'm thinking about getting the Lite because my current Switch is acting up. I would tell you this. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. A mouthful. I'm gonna tell you why I like my Switch Lite. I like it for that. I like it really when I'm traveling. Like if I gotta go, if I know I'm gonna be gone, or I'm going somewhere where I gotta sit, it is great. It's, you know, it's not too big and too bulky. I'll pull it out. Even with a nice little grip. I got a couple grips that I use. I use this one specifically from Mumble because it's kind of flat, but it gives me it gives me some nice angles on my Switch Lite so I can enjoy my games. So I like it for that reason. I like it for those. Yeah, I like it as a traveling companion. When I'm at home, I'm really liking my Switch of recent because I'll show it to you guys later. But I use one of these grips. This is the old one, but I have the new one, and but I love how this just makes my gaming experience much better with a bigger Switch. But I really do like my Switch Lite. My kids like that Switch Lite, so it's a great put in your bag. You know, it don't take up a whole lot of room. Really sleek. So, and I play my Switch Lite particularly for like games like Hollow Knight. All my little indie games is really good on there. My bigger game, more meaty games like Breath of the Wild was pretty good on there. So it's like you gotta play the game and get the feel. Like, do I really want to have this kind of experience, or do I need the more real estate? So that at the end of the day, that's where that's what it boils down to. All right. So you can transfer to data manually, saying with Pokemon. Is that true? I don't think so, Steve. How do you do that? Because you know what? I remember back when it first dropped, that was one of the things that Nintendo clearly said that, you know, you could not use the save cloud to transfer it. But are you saying save your data onto the card and then move the card, and that save data comes with it? That's something I'm gonna look into that. That's something to. But you know what? Also, Alexis, you might want to try that as well. But I don't know. All right. Said, what did my sister? I'm sure ask. Oh, what did she ask for her birthday? She didn't ask for nothing. Not a thing. You know, she's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess we're gonna take her out to dinner one day this week. But we got her some stuff, so I'm not gonna say it live because she might be watching. All right. Naruto, yeah, Naruto's listen, man. Listen. You'd be surprised. That's a good story, man. I just wish the story would speed up. You know, sometimes the story takes so long to evolve, but man, Naruto is good. Highly recommended. They come to Smash. I'm clapping. Yeah, I'm playing. Hey, Dan, dude, man, I appreciate you, my brother. Benjamin 4206. What's going on with you? You are building a good game community. Hey man, thanks Benjamin, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's give Benj, man, the hand clap real one time, man. Hey man, I thank you, man. I love comments like that, man, because at the end of the day, man, it's about, uplifting one another. And sometimes we all know, if you play some form of online game, sometimes the online experiences get real toxic. I know sometimes other streamers get real toxic, even though it'd be funny to me. But I didn't want that kind of environment, man. I just want to be able to kick it, crack a couple jokes, have a good time, talk some gaming news, and maybe one day as it start to grow, man, we start playing games together. So, I hope this develops into something special. So I'm glad you guys are along for the ride with me. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. So have you played? You know what? I've downloaded it, but have not played it, man. I tell you, man. Me going to school, man. I'm right now. I'm going to school to get my specialist degree in special education. And some of my assignments, man. Like right now, when I get done with this here, I gotta finish this paper that's due in about 4 hours. But I'm halfway done. But I'll get it in because that's what I do. But however, man, Spell Break, man, it looked fun. You know what? But I have not picked it up yet. So we probably need to just have a stream one day. I'm gonna work my schedule out, man. We're gonna have a stream one day, man. I'm gonna invite everybody, all my subscribers, and we're just gonna stream something, and we'll do it like on a Saturday or something. I have to make that happen. He said, boom. He said, I miss it. Are y'all getting the S or the X? Oh man, I am. I'm getting the X for sure. But I got a PS5 too. So my kids they blinking like this, like what we getting for Christmas? I don't know. You better come in here and get your. I'm having a little ticket. You gotta grab your ticket, get your turn. I'm gonna do them like Six Flags, like you need a band to play. But yeah, man, I'm getting the X. You know what? To me, even though they don't have the games right now, but man, Game Pass is so appealing, man. I just don't think you can really sit back and sleep on that. Hey, Killer Bean, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My Switch is behind this green screen. I was just playing it a minute ago. I am so Team Nintendo. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, PlayStation with the Vita, they missed out on a golden opportunity to really grab a hold of that next generation because they have some games on there, man, that I love playing portably, man. I said the minute Nintendo and EA stop playing around and go ahead and sign this contract where they can go ahead and have Madden on the Switch, it's gonna be on and popping. But we're gonna talk about that too. All right, I'm gonna hold off in the comments for a minute. I'm gonna get to our next news story. But yeah, definitely pre-orders are tomorrow. Let me know if you're picking up one in the chat. Your boy will be picking up one, and I will be live streaming, unboxing. If they do a midnight release, I'm gonna live stream from the midnight release, and then I'm gonna live stream all the way home. I'm gonna unbox that bad boy and do it for all for you guys. So it's on the popping. All right, next news item. Let's see. Hey, you know what? I do not have an Android device, but I'm thinking about getting one. What's kind of jacked up with xCloud is that, Apple was like, nope, you can't do it on our system. So if you have an Apple device, you can't even do xCloud, which is jacked. I was so looking forward, like, I got this nice iPad. I was like, I'm about to get it in, but nope, I'm not. So I am looking for an Android device because I definitely want to take advantage of XCloud. I think it's a you add XCloud with Game Pass and be able to play those games anywhere. Man, that's people are slipping on that. You let that catch fire, man. I'm telling you, Xbox is not out the game, even though they be getting they lunch handed to them by PlayStation, but they're not out of the game by any stretch of imagination. But yeah, if you have an Android device and you have Game Pass, you can start playing XCloud today. That's crazy. So your boy is asking Santa Claus for an Android device for Christmas. All right. Got my prayers in. Hey, man, don't forget, man, to hit the like button. If you're new to the chat, man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Let me see if I can make sure I get to, oh, go ahead and hit this next news item. Man, PlayStation pre-orders were crazy. I feel so upset. So many of my friends was like, you know what, was out of the loop. They was like, man, they thought that it was gonna be the next day after the presentation, but it started like that night. I'm so glad I played my cards right, because as soon as they dropped, I was en route. You know, as soon as it dropped, I got the phone call like, hey, we're gonna do A, B, and C. And so as soon as I get done with my stream, I went out there and made sure my stuff was secured, and then I reserved some other stuff. So I got the PS5, I got me an extra controller, I got the headset. And I think that's it for right now. So we're gonna unbox all that stuff, man. I'm gonna give you my full reviews on it. So it's definitely something to look forward to. But yeah, man, the whole situation was crazy, man. You know, PlayStation and they released a letter recently saying, you know, it was their fault. They apologized because they just did that all wrong, man. I don't know if you guys, you know, had issues trying to secure one online. See, that this whole process is the reason why I love GameStop. I love going into a store. I hate the online experience because people can get bots. They get the bots. They buy up everything and then they post it online for these crazy astronomical prices. Like, for instance, if you know anything about the Analog Pocket, I wanted me an Analog Pocket. If you don't know nothing about the Analog Pocket, look it up. It's pretty much a Nintendo Switch for your old Game Boy games. I wanted one bad, but bots online, not having it in the store, you know what? I won't be able to get one. All right, let's go back into the chat. It says, Benjamin said, the S looked like an electric stove. Oh, man. Brutal. Hey, Holly, you made it back? I said, Alexa says, it's 10:30 a.m. here in Japan now. I won't make the entire stream, but just wanted to say thank you so much for helping me and by answering my question. You rock. Have a great night and day. Stay safe. Hey, Alexis, you too. Man, y'all give a shout out to Alexis, man. The latest subscriber. Man. I just want to give her a hand clap, man. I just love when, you know, good people come through, and I hope she can make it to some more streams. He said, send me an Xbox. I'll send you the money I paid on Friday. I got you. All right, Doug, I got you. Shout out to Doug, man. Crazy. Yo, let's go Xbox. What's going on, Jeff Peasy? Take it easy. I give a shout out to Jeff, man. Go ahead and get him the hand clap. Welcome to the stream. Hard working man, selling them cars for Chrysler. I just know, man, listen, if they come out with what Chrysler needs to do is come back out with the Commander. They come out with the Commander, Jeff, man, I'm coming right to you, buddy, so you can sell me a one. So you can get that commission check, buddy. How long you gonna be streaming for? Man, I'm gonna go into the news. It's in. I usually go about 2 hours. 2 hours is about my limit. But even though last week, man, we went almost 3. It was crazy. We had so much news to talk about, and I need to really get it in too. This is Gaming Dad. I'm an educator at A-Town. Oh, hold on, oh, my brother, father of 3 kids. Salute, hey man, I salute you, man. Hey, Atlanta. Oh, but listen, buddy, I'm here in Georgia too, man. Listen, I teach at Cedartown High School. You know, Cedartown High School. That's Nick Chubb. That's his alma mater. So that's why I'm teaching it down the street. So yeah, man, salute, man. Shout out to the educators in the building, baby. Benjamin, man, you all right? Hey, Pox. Hold up, dog. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this guy right here, Apox right here. Let me get my finger right. This guy right here. Hey, man. Some of the dopest Call of Duty streams I've ever watched, man. I've been watching him lately. I just chime in and watch his stream. And, man, listen, he be having these kids on there, man. And sometimes, man, them kids, man, be... they gotta be frustrated, man. But you know what, man? He patiently works with them, man. And so, but man, shout out to Apox, man. If you ever want a great channel, man, to watch some great Call of Duty stuff, man, this channel right here, yeah, non-toxic NTG stands for non-toxic gaming. That means like when you watch his stream, it ain't about all that craziness and cussing. You know what? They just go and have a good time. They get it in. So shout out to Apox. That's my man right there. A5A in the building, baby. All right. Hey, I had to come through the stream. See, Tyler says, what do you think about your 3D All-Star? I haven't played them all yet. The controls on Super Mario 64 is a little clunky. But, I mean, it looks great. Beautiful looking game, so. You might have to put that on your Christmas list. Oh, you know what? Your birthday coming up too, isn't it? But you know what? You want the gift cards. All right, Doug. So I'm gonna be real. If you don't watch the little filler for Naruto, not need, but it really helps you get immersed. Okay, you know what? You know what? My son said the same thing, man. He lives. My son is watched. He watch them all. You know, when they translate them, he go back and watch the ones that's not cheap. I mean, I don't got that much time because it's so many episodes. Said. So if you press start on the Splatoon icon on the Switch menu, go to the manage software, then transfer the save data. On the second Switch, you gotta do the same thing, but you select receive the save data. Huh. Okay. All right. Shout out to Steve M with the knowledge, with the knowledge bomb. I'm gonna go ahead and give you these DJ horns real quick. Steve M in the building, baby. All right. I need to remember that. You know what? Only thing about it, you know what? Listen, I transferred back when the Switch Lite was first hot, so I haven't had to do it lately. But that's something to remember. Doug said, you the goat, Doug, huh? Shout out to Doug, man. You know what? Listen, I've heard this was good, man. I just got to get into it, man. I wish I would. I'm glad I'm in school. I just wish I wasn't right now. You know, because man, it be taking away all my time. How do you feel about Xbox Series S storage, and how do you feel about the Microsoft Priority storage options? Crazy expensive for the storage options on the Xbox. 500 gigabytes is gonna get ate up so quick. But is it still a good value? That's why I had to look at it like that, man. Like if I was the parent and I'm going to the store, I think I'm buying a Switch first. But if they was like, I don't want to Switch, I want to make Xbox. I mean, getting an Xbox Series S is a good value. I think that's a good family system. I don't think it will work for a guy like me because, you know, I like, you know, if I'm going to buy an Xbox, I'm buying an Xbox because I'm getting the best of the best graphics. You know, that's the reason why I buy it. But if I'm a parent who don't know too much, all I hear my kid talking Xbox, I'm dropping it in on that. But yeah, man, that 500 gigabytes, man, it's a little tiny, man. Even though like the PS5, man, it's not. I mean, it's 300 more gigabytes more, but you know, I always foresee myself having to buy something else to supplement that. I'm just waiting to see how much Sony's going to charge for theirs, or even if you can buy your own SSD drive and attach it to it, where you still get the same kind of performance. So it's one of the things you got to just sit back and wait and let Digital Foundry tear it down and figure it out from there. Holly said the same thing. Halo for Smash. I agree, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It might. Halo might. It happened before. What you call that gang? Clank. I'm old. Forgive me, but you know what I'm talking about. That's what's up. You doing the SE endorsement? I'm doing CS endorsement right now too. Oh, all right, bet that, bet that. Yep, I am doing. I'm getting my specialist in special ed. Would eventually get my doctorate in special ed. I'm at Wharton University, so I'm able to this. I like Wharton because Wharton kind of streamlines everything in there, so you can be able to, once you get done with your specialist, the things you've done for your specialist, you kind of just really roll right into the doctoral program. So at the end of the day, I want somebody to call me doctor. I want them to say, "What up, doc?" I'm like, "What up?" All right, Jeff, what's going on? What you said? Messed around and couldn't. Hey, the 5, hoping the X is at 8. Yes, X is at 8 a.m. I could tell you that if I were you, if you had time, Jeff, if I were you, I would go around 6:30 to GameStop and just get in line. That's what I would do. When the Switch first dropped, that's what I did. I went as soon. I remember when they was like, "All right, you can pre-order tomorrow." They had that event to kind of announce the Switch. Man, I left my crib around 11 o'clock. Went and slept in my car outside of GameStop, and kind of like kept waking up looking at the door. Kept waking up looking at the door, and then right around 6 o'clock, I took my little chair. I was right at the door, so I went ahead and got it pre-order. So, we got to do the game, man. Geeky was like, "I'm not going for PS5." I know, Geeky. I know. But this is a question for you, Geeky. Are you going for, if they announce a revision Switch next year? Are you gonna get that revision Switch? Crash Bandicoot Leaf for Smash. Is that true? Listen, you gotta show me where that is, because if that's true, I mean, that's gonna be pretty dope too. I don't know how that happened, because Sony and Nintendo, man, they've been beefing a long time. I just wish Nintendo would come out with more non-fighting games for females. So I'm not a fighting game type girl, so it's hard to find some things that catch my attention. You know what? Let's have to think. What would be some? But are you like an Animal Crossing type of person? Because Alexis, if you're an Animal Crossing type person, I'm gonna pull her back up. Follow her right here. A Geeky Chick has a great platform. She got about 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. She killing it on Instagram. She on TikTok. I mean, if you like that type of family types of games, you like Animal Crossing, follow her channel. She has a great wholesome family channel for Animal Crossing and things of farming nature. So. But yeah, I know. The Switch is full of shooters, and that's kind of hard to say. But like Fortnite, things of that nature, and either you playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. But Mario All Stars. I mean, Splatoon. I would say you would like Splatoon. My daughter loves Splatoon, loves it. So you might want to try Splatoon. That'd be pretty good. It's a shooting game, but it's with paint. It's dope. It's real dope. Cool Breeze says, anybody else live for eShop sales addicted? Man, listen, they be killing my pockets, man. Killing my pockets. Hey, has anybody picked up Hades? That's what I need to know. I need to pick up Hades and I need to pick up Ori. Any Nintendo news games? Oh, you know what? Listen, you know what? You're right. I started off with PS5, and I think this is my last PS5 news right here. We're going to talk about the file size, which is crazy. I think like if you get the Spider-Man Special Edition, it's like 105 gigs. That is crazy, man. I think that's just a little too much, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I like next-gen gaming, but golly, man, they killing me, man. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump it out. So, but like I said before, man, I love GameStop, man, because they took care of a brother. You should love GameStop too. I'm gonna talk briefly about the PS5 event because I live streamed it, and but I tell you this here, I was really down on PS5 and Xbox. I was like, well, what are you gonna show me for next year? But man, when they brought this Joker to the scene, golly, I was like, oh, I'm done. You know, because I'm a God of War guy, man. As soon as that dropped, I was like, oh man, I'm in. I am in. So I don't know how you guys feel, but to me that was the part of the show I was just like, oh man, golly, they just did it in like that. So God of War announcement at the PS5 event was probably my highlight. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I'm gonna stroll on down, and we're gonna key about some Nintendo news real quick. And I live streamed the live reactions, and every game didn't catch my attention, but I tell you a couple that did. And you know what? I'm gonna start off with this game right here. I think this. Hold on, this is. Now this might be the whole event, but no, this is the game. I'm sorry. This game caught my attention, and I've never owned a Monster Hunter game. Never. I've always bypassed it because I heard the learning curve was so deep, and you know, I don't be having time. I'm gonna get in and play. I don't get time to be having to have to write a thesis to play a game. But the combat looks so good on this game. I was like, God, I gotta give this a try, man. But what was great about this here that you know a lot of people not really talking about what they should be talking about is that this game was made in the Resident Evil engine, and so for the mere fact that they was able to work it out to get that engine to run on a Nintendo Switch, man, that just says something great that's coming, man. Like I said before, man, I'm Team Nintendo, man, but this game right here, I think I just might pick it up, and I love that. Cause I think that's new, that grappling. I just think you know that was one game that stood out for me from the presentation. This game right here, I'm strongly thinking about picking it up. Matter of fact, I know I'm gonna pick it up eventually because I love games with great story. I love Greek mythology. Like I said, I'm a big God of War guy, and so I think this game will be right up my alley. I think, like I said before, I think this game will be a great game for the Switch Lite. It looks like one of those games that I would take with me and grind on. I sound crazy, but that I would get it in with is this game right here. This is another good game that definitely caught my attention from the presentation. I was definitely all about Hades, and I think that this is to me this turned Nintendo's this is one of Nintendo's this is by far the best partner showcase. But this really I gave the showcase a solid B. Because at first I was like, you know, it's okay, you know, Monster Hunter is Monster Hunter. But with Monster Hunter, Hades, and then with this next title, I was like, oh my goodness. And then to find out they got it running at 60 frames per second. If you have not played the first Ori, it's $14.99. Go pick it up. It is a must buy. Great story, great gameplay. If you like Hollow Knight, it's in the same RAM. It's a Metroidvania. Super dope story, well told. I bought the Will of the Wisp, the Will of the Wisp on the Xbox and loved it. I'm gonna rebuy it on the Switch because to be able to play it and go. But this is one of them games that hey, when you want to play it on a nice TV. I mean, even though I think the Switch would be nice, but you want to play this game on a nice TV. This is one of those games right here. Let me go ahead and check out the chat. Boom. You should play with your fans. I know, Tyler, man. It's time right now, but I need to schedule a day where I'm saying, hey, everybody come on and let's just play something. You know what? I need to start. I'm gonna start sharing out some of my gamer tag and get it in with some folks. Hey man, thanks Apox, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Wait, what can you do with xCloud? But I need to get it. You know, if you got Game Pass and xCloud, you can stream your game. You can stream the game from the cloud. I just don't know how good it's going to be. I think I'm going to add Santa Claus for a good powered Android device. Something, you know, at I don't know. I don't want I don't want a phone, but I don't want a big old tablet either. So I have to figure it out. I do some research. But I'm definitely gonna get one because I want to see how it is. So I'm Team Apple. So QVC, Amazon, Fire, AHE has for now. I ordered my first Android device for. Yeah, I'm with you, Cool Breeze. I'm gonna do the same thing. I just want to make sure. You know what, Cool Breeze, if you get it and you get it running, man, let me know how that goes, man. I would definitely love to find out how that go and how it looks. And so if I really need to get a high end Android device to run it properly. Said Brew Jag and Buggy Ball is on sale for $9.99 when it was previously. Woo wait, that's a deal. Check the eShop. Gaming Dad. I like to hook up with you, brother. I have a passion for portable gaming and online educator. Team Nintendo and A-Town. Hit me up. Yeah, Benjamin, man. We gotta hook up, man. What part of the A are you at? That's a good question. Yeah, we definitely need to hook up, man. We're not far, man. So, it will be nice to kind of get a shout out. And let me buy. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Duck. That's why shout out to Alexis. I said, let me buy your Xbox, Dad. Oh, you want my yeah, you know what? Hey, Doug, if you for real, we want to talk. I got an Xbox. I got an Xbox One X. So yeah, man, if you want to chit chat, matter of fact, I got an Xbox One. I got an old VCR. If you want to buy that one too, that's for sale. It's Gaming Dad. Got a question. Said, what is the arbitrator and the master chief was for? I don't know. I, I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know about that one. Dragon Ball. Hey, my kids love. I'm saying they still play this game. They still play Xenoverse to this day. They gets it in. My favorite game. Are you talking about all time or just currently? I think all time. I'm still my favorite game of all time is still probably Mario 64. Um, my favorite game I'm currently playing. Oh man, I'm on that 2K. I'm loving the 2K right now for the Switch. I love Hollow Knight. I love my friend Pedro. If you have not picked that up, that's one. Oh man, such a good game. Such a good game. I can't speak highly of my friend Pedro. That's a great, great, great game. But you know what? I'm telling you, I think my game of the year right now, as it stands, is The Last of Us. And that game is tough, man. Tough. It's a good game. So my favorite game is Halo. So what was the arbitrator? Was in Smash Brothers. Boy, I tell you, anything Halo getting on Smash Brothers, you in, huh? He said, I'm playing Uno. Okay, I just follow a Geeky chick. Yeah, you know what? The Geeky, man, I love Geeky's content. And she's a great, you know what, like me and Geeky are friends. And she's just a great, her and her husband, they're both YouTubers and they're just some good people. Like Apox, just good people. You know what? You know for sure when you watch their stuff, you know what? You don't gotta worry about like if it's appropriate or you gotta listen to a bunch of mess. It is good stuff. I love that Pinky. I would love that Pinky they did with the PS4 and got a work connection. Yeah, you know what? That would be to me. You know what, Liddy, man? If Sony was smart, man, those PS Vita games, I would definitely release them bad boy on the Switch. This is a cash grab. There was a way to watch the rest of the live. Yes, it will. My live definitely, Alexis will repost later. Let's see. Mr. Medicine Monster Hunter Rose looks beautiful. I can't wait for it to come out. The Monster Hunter games on the 3DS were all so great. This new one looks like a good hybrid of Monster Hunter Generations and Monster Hunter World. Yeah, that's you know what that's the vibe. You know, especially all my friends that like Nintendo and who have played Monster Hunters, they all said the same thing. It look like a great mix. Somebody just walked into the room. Who's in the room?
Me.
Okay, my son just walked in the room. You turning your phone in?
Who's that?
All right. You know that time. It's 10 o'clock. You'll be a good brother. You'll tell your other brother, turn his phone in too before you get in trouble.
He's right here.
All right. Hey, Josh. Is your sister home?
Oh yeah, she's home.
She home? All right, good. Tell her to be on the lookout. I might need to hook me up.
Alright.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Doug. It's a sad game, but it got a good story. If you value good story, you'll love Ori. I was able to. I just switched to Galaxy Note. Ah, man. Listen, man. I switched one time. I went to a Galaxy Note 3. That's back when they came out with that iPhone 5, and it was like, oh, I think it was 4, one of them, and it was still small. I was like, man, I want a bigger phone. I went to the Galaxy Note 3, man. That thing had so many battery issues. I was like, psh, went right on back to Apple. But oh yeah, no man, the Galaxy Note looks so nice though. A little jelly. A direct might happen in October. You know what? I think so. You know what? Something has to happen. I think Nintendo just can't be done with what they have. So I tried XCloud on the Samsung tablet with 300 to 400 megabyte, and unfortunately it doesn't run very well. However, I only tried it once, and it's still in beta, and hopefully the latency problem smooths out soon. Yeah, that's my only issue is the latency. If it got any slight bit of latency, I'm not gonna play it no more because that's to me that's number one. We're gonna hey Holly, we're gonna talk about this here. Yeah, the 3DS is dead. It went bye bye. He said I got my own Xbox VCR at my mom's house. Yeah, man, that bad boy is a big boy. It said, I want DixieCon for Smash. You know, that would be dope. I ain't think about DixieCon. You know what? I would love to see Diddy Kong Racing. Really. That's what I would like to see. Smash, highly unlikely, but would be cool to smash. Yeah, it sure would, man. I'm telling you. What's going on, Mr. Bird? Man, it's been a minute, man. Welcome. Hi, man. I'm that fan from Brazil in the building. Who doesn't understand English but still is here. Shout out. Hold on, give him your hand clap, man. Show Mr. Bird some love, man. Dropping in the stream. He don't understand English, but he's still here. He's still watching. Said I think Dixie would be a better Echo fighter rather than a whole other character. Yeah, you know I agree. Yeah. All right. He said. You got Mario Galaxy. Did you? Did you just get it? I thought Daddy might have got that for Christmas. All right. I think we can go to our next news item. Boom. This was terrible. I don't know if you guys watched this Nintendo Indie Spotlight. This was absolutely garbage. But I did pick out a couple games from this here, and I'm going to go over them real quick. But this was terrible, man. I was so disappointed. I was like, man, this is a waste of time. But they had a couple games. They had this game here called Ever Forward, and I thought it would look interesting from an indie perspective. Just, kind of the art style and the graphics. Let me see if I can speed it up a little bit so you can get a better glimpse of some of the style. It's like a platform puzzler. But it looked intriguing. I don't know. It might not be my cup of tea, but I think I've watching all the other mess they were showing. I was like, all right, this one here caught my attention. This next game here is Cliff and Wrench. I'm assuming it's like a 4-player, kind of like a action adventure game. But compared to everything else they showed, and this is another one that caught my attention. I was like, this is okay. But this one right here is probably like my favorite of the whole show, and this is called Mind Seas. And I like platformers. I especially like platforms where guys got guns and swords, and just look right up my alley. I like the art style. I mean, I love games like this. Really, it's like some of my favorites. Um, so this is definitely Mind Seas. I would definitely, out of all of them, this is probably the only one that I would say, all right, I might purchase. But the rest of the games they showed for that event, I mean, bootylicious. I was like nothing. I was like, this was a waste of time. They should have, thought about something else. Yeah. So on to the next news item. Hey, don't forget. Hey, the Tokyo Game Show starts this week on the 23rd. So stay tuned to your local internet. They're probably all kind of good news. We're gonna talk a lot more about this next Monday. But what I want y'all to pay attention to that's happening at the Tokyo Game Show, they're displaying, Nintendo will be there, and they're gonna show 50 minutes of gameplay for Age of Calamity. 50 minutes. So I doubt if I would live stream it. I don't think I will be around to. But if for some reason I work it out and I am around that Sunday, I will live stream this here. But right as of today, I'm not live streaming it. But things might happen, so it might be a surprise. So be on the lookout for your boy. If you have not subscribed to me, hit the bell notification so when your boy drop new videos, you'll be first to know. Definitely. I'm definitely hyped for this one here. All right, so next news item. Hey, a lot of people were so hyped up with the PlayStation event and the PlayStation pre-orders that they forgot Nintendo had a meeting, a management meeting, where they kind of talked about next new Switches, but they also talked about Super Mario movie. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know about that, but yeah, they talked about Super Mario movie and how it's back on track to release in 2022. So I know the people that's making the movie is the same people that made the Minions. That same studio. I just don't know the name of the studio off the top of my head. But that same studio is making the Super Mario movie, so they're back on board and is back to happening. But I would definitely tell you that I would definitely be there to see this movie. I'm gonna give Mario a good old another go. I seen the first Mario movie in the theaters when I was a kid, and I was like, that's how it was. But also what they talked about was, hey, last week we talked about how developers were releasing information saying that Nintendo had came to them and was saying, hey, get your systems, get your games 4K ready. So the president of Nintendo also stated at this meeting that, they are exploring cutting edge technology. So I took some notes, and Nintendo has already gave out multiple hints. There's multiple things going on that a new Switch of some kind is coming. So let's see if I can. Where did it go? So back on August the 7th of 2019, Sharp TVs, they announced out of the blue that they had just signed a deal with Nintendo to make the screens for their next system. And so the screen they're going to use is called the Exo screen. And the Exo screen, what makes it such a great and hot commodity, one, it's like half as efficient as the current Switch screen. And then on top of it, it's able to display 4K models. So you got a screen that can display 4K and 1080p models and takes up half of the power consumption. And so that's one reason. That was in 2019. And so 2020 this year, Nintendo filed for update on their patent for the Switch, and they're going to replace the SoC, that's the system on the chip. They're going to replace the memory and the CPU board. And so that filing with the FCC got approved. And so you take these things here and you're like, you know what? It's starting to brew, right? So I think everybody that watched this stream, watched this channel, know that they kind of got a feeling like, hey, Nintendo's dropping something next year. And so my belief, this is Gaming Dad going out on a limb. My belief is that you look for March, and I'm saying close to the end of March, Nintendo's going to drop a system. I'm going to tell you why. And my only reasoning is because of Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter comes out March 26th, but you know what? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 games coming out in March of next year. 12. 12 games. And some of the big ones is like, even though Super Mario 3D World is coming out towards the end of February, but it's close to March, so I'll put that in on the list. But you got No More Heroes 3, Prince of Persia. Now, I remember when they announced Prince of Persia's trailer for I forgot, I think it was for the PlayStation event. Ubisoft's event. They didn't announce that that it was coming to the Switch. But let me go down here. But so you get the Prince of Persia remake, right? But check this out. I went to GameStop today. Well, look, I see a GameStop. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. What did I say? That say Nintendo Switch. I know my glasses do work. $39.99 Nintendo Switch. So these games are coming, but it's releasing when? Hold on, I just saw. Okay, they don't got the release date on here, but the release date is in March. It's like March 31st. So it's a ton of games. Why are so many games coming out March 31st? Because somebody know a system is coming down the line. So it's gonna be, these next couple months gonna be real interesting. Holly says my birthday is in 2 months. If they release a next gen Switch, do you think they'll put an extra notch on the cartridge, similar to how they did? Good question. I don't think so. I don't think they have to. I mean, I kind of wonder why they even put it on the 3DS, just to kind of make the 3DS probably different from the DS. But I don't think they have to. I don't think because the 3D for the DS and the 3DS was like a big generational jump. I don't think they're gonna need to do that. So I'm going to say nay. Nay. But this 4K Switch, man, I'm telling you, to me, you know, like we talked about it plenty of times before, you know what? And I'm all in no matter what they drop, you know. But I just think that the evidence is definitely heading in that direction. Especially, you know, saying, why would they need to upgrade again the SoC on the chip? They just did it again with the version 2 Switch. So why would you need to refile again this year to upgrade the SoC on the chip, but to also the memory? And I think out of all of this here, what intrigues me the most is the memory. If Nintendo increases the memory, they don't need to increase it by much. If they increase it to like 5 or 6 gigs of onboard memory, that'll make games run so much better, so much more efficient. I'm telling you, it would be a game changer. And Nintendo don't need to really have to. I don't think Nintendo has to compete with next generation. They don't have to, because the same games is coming out on the PS4 on the PS4 is coming to the PS5. So I think Nintendo's in a pretty good situation. Oh, Cool Breeze then dropped the bomb on. It's 20% off. I'm picking it up today. That 20% it would do me just fine. Appreciate you. So they did it with the 3DS, so consumers could put 3DS games in the cost, less confusion. Okay. You know what? I do remember that story. I do remember that. But yeah, I still don't think they have to, unless they're making games strictly for this new Switch. If they're making games that's gonna give your games just that up, you know, that a little bit more better frames per second. Just some enhancements, some of that DSL, DSLL or LL, what up? LLDS, I think that's what it's called. Whatever that new technology that NVIDIA has, if they're doing that, then they might have to be able to differentiate it a little bit. But I just don't know how that will work in that little small case. So, all right, boom, we'll talk about. So, I wish I had the picture, but they're already showing like art of a possible announcement for a new Smash fighter, and the deal that's kind of going up with this. They showed this poster is over on October the 4th, so we could be getting a new fighter pretty soon. Now, if I know for sure, now Holly Pinky was like, they released. I didn't look it up yet, but they released the Crash Bandicoot. But I haven't heard nothing yet. But I will check it out and give her mad props if she announced it. Said 4K resolution is just what 2K needs to. You right, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I strictly play 2K in handheld mode. I can't play it. I can't play it on the TV. Not on my Switch. I can't play it. I'll be hurting my eyes. But I will pick it up though on my PS5 for sure. It could be a Monster Hunter character to hype up the Monster Hunter. You know what? I agree. That's to me. That seems the logical choice. But I wonder if Nintendo is trying to shake things up. All right, so my brother is still mad because I cannot pre-order this this Nintendo Game & Watch because I want one. I don't need this, but I want one because hey, this game right here, Super Mario Brothers, man, was a game that changed my life as a kid. When I first saw this here, I was like, "Oh, buddy, sign me up." So I definitely want one, but you can't pre-order that, or you can't really pre-order that Mario Live Circuit. I was gonna try to hook my kids up, but can't find it nowhere. So if you guys find it for pre-order, man, hit a brother up on Twitter. I'm gaming underscore dad 3 on Twitter, man. All my information is down here in the live ticker. Feel free to hook a brother up. All right, let's see. I got any more news going on here? I think I might have got through all the news. All right, well, so I guess real quick, you know what? We're going to jump in and see if I can. We got comments of the week coming up. That's right. Comments of the week brought to you by the Reed family. We try our best to. See, I don't know how my screen. I don't know what happened here. It was all good for a minute, but then all of a sudden, let's see if I can fix that. Boop. There it is. I don't know how that clicked off. I think my daughter must have been playing. It says, comment of the week comes to, I got my son, Tyler. He dropped his comment earlier. Man, I love this kid. Said, I'm loving it. I love you and keep up. I am so proud that I'm soon to probably watch my dad do what he loves. Hey, man, listen, I love you too, man. It's always good to have good kids, man. Tell you, man, always tell your kids that you love them. Always. All right, second comment comes from my man, Cool Breeze. Looking forward to the night stream as usual. Cool Breeze, man, him and Tyler both get the hand claps. Appreciate you and all that you do. Appreciate the kind words. Killer Bean said, I'm back. Had to shower and get ready for bed. Hey, I ain't mad at you, my brother. I had to do the same thing in a little bit, but I got to write this paper first. So I think shower time for me would be about 2 a.m. All right. Let me go ahead and make this phone call. Got to call my daughter so she can come in and do her job. So while we waiting on her, let's see what else. Let me get in here. Hey. Maybe I had to call Joe. My daughter, boy, I tell you. Hold on 1 second, good people. Huh? Oh, okay, can you come down here and hook me up? All right, bye-bye. All right, my daughter will be down here in a minute, so we get the names in. So while we doing that there, all right, let's see. I guess we'll go over here to big game releases this week. There's quite a few games coming out this week. Don't forget, September 23rd, got Nintendo Online. You got Donkey Kong. I think I wrote the games down. Donkey Kong Country 2 is probably the headliner of this whole boat. But they got some pretty good games. You got Mario Super Picross, the Peacekeepers, and Scat. The Peacekeepers look like a Final Fight clone. Yeah, that's dropped today on the 23rd. So on Wednesday, I guess. Yeah, this is Mario Super Picross. This is the Peacekeepers. Like I said, like a Final Fight type of clone. And this here looks like some form of shooter, where I don't know if he goes back and forth. I didn't know he goes vertical. That's all they showed. So, but hey, all you guys that are in the chat, hey man, don't forget you are entered to win a tonight. We're giving out a $10 eShop card, but don't forget your boy is also giving out. That's right, I'm giving out a Nintendo Switch Lite Pokemon Edition. As soon as we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're closing in on 7. So by you guys sharing these videos, it really helps the channel. It really helps us grow, and the more people we have interacting in our streams, the more opportunities, their revenue can go up. And so as I like to give back. So let me go ahead and I lost my whole. I think I did this wrong. Oh, yeah, that's what it happened. Give me 1 second, good people. I gotta get back to where I was at. All right. So next game come out on the 24th is Nintendo World Tour. Not Nintendo. Tennis World Tour 2. Big girl, I don't know if I got any on Twitch, but you might want to look.
Well, I can't look
You can't look.
on Twitch.
Okay. Twitch. All right. Well, I do have one viewer on Twitch. Hey, listen. Hey, you look at it. I don't know. You gotta get to where my stream is. But like I said, back to the stream. Tennis World Tour 2 is it's coming out for the Switch, coming out on all platforms. That is the 24th, so that is Thursday. Thursday it drops. And next game comes out on Wednesday is the free to play version of Vigor. I like Vigor. I just think, like, it was one of those games where it needed to speed up. I just think it was too slow. And that ability, the fight, when you play a fighting game, you kind of used to the interaction. It's one of them games you can get into, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for me. Yeah, shoot and loot. But you're looting. You do a lot more looting than you do shooting. Yeah, but either way, the free version of the game comes out on the 23rd. Also on the 23rd is the update to Untitled Goose Game, and this is the co-op version of it. It drops on the 23rd. Let me go ahead and move this over. Boop, boop. So you guys haven't picked that up or thinking about picking that game up, it's definitely dropping. And let's see what else is dropping. On the 25th, I think the 25th is Friday. You have Troll Hunters. It looked okay. Let me speed this video up so you can kind of see some of the gameplay. It looked okay. Nothing like I was like, oh my goodness, I just gotta play this game. But I mean, I like the show is great off Netflix. But I don't know. Did that look like a PS4 game? No, it didn't. It's some more games coming out too, but these are the ones I picked out first. But this one right here, I mean, Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, it looks pretty good. I mean, if you like the first Mafia, you probably like this one here. What you need?
The The cup.
Oh, you need the bowl. Okay, my bad. Huh?
Are you using the?
Huh?
Are you using the pad?
No, I'm not using the pad anymore. All right. So yeah, definitely Mafia 3 Definitive Edition. Let's see, Steve said, "Have you played Fight Crab yet?" Nah, I have not. Is it good? I think some YouTuber said it had pretty good reviews, but no, I have not. Steve, have you played it? So do you like the remade old school Nintendo controllers? I depends. I bought the ones. I bought the ones that came that you had to order from Nintendo for when they dropped the Nintendo online service. I bought those, and I like old school Nintendo controllers, but I don't know which ones you're talking about exactly. You might be talking about those. I don't know. Did you ever see a new Mario Striker game come to Switch? I'm gonna answer that first part. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes because of the emulation that's currently going on with Mario with the Super Mario 3D All Star games, because they got 3 different emulators, and so Strikers was a GameCube. So what is and then I think they also found code with, I think Data Miners found code in 3D All Stars that suggests that, you know what, they are preparing themselves to release other games. So Strikers was, man, that game was so fun. I played with my son and my nephew so many games playing on the GameCube. Strikers is a must. Or do you think they'll just make another Mario Sports Mix type game? You know what? I am praying for the Mario Strikers, but you know how Nintendo do. They'll do something off the wall right there and it kind of piss you off. You're like, ah. Yeah, so I can't really definitively say this is going to happen. I know which one I want. I want the Mario Strikers, but Nintendo being Nintendo, you know, they might do something crazy. Bean says, I think they're going to make another Mario and Sonic. Yeah, you know what? It wouldn't doubt it. Even though Mario and Sonic at the Olympics was good, I mean, if you slept on that game, you know what? You catch that on sale, you pick that one up. That was pretty good, surprisingly good. Said my younger cousin watched the entire show. Well, shout out to younger cousin, man. I heard rumors Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 will be co-op. I think so. Yeah, I think so. When was the first review was Zelda being played as a second player? It seems highly unlikely to me with the Switch's hardware, but I want to hear your thoughts. This is the reason why I believe come next year you're gonna have a new Switch, because of the fact that, you know what, they're gonna dominate next year, and I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be co-op, and I think it can work even on the current systems. Because Nintendo, man, they just a smart company. Just imagine they drop this game, they drop a Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, and this say they package that in with a new system. Who not gonna buy that game? But you know what, a new system will breathe new life, and it's gonna catapult Nintendo over 90. I think I'm calling it right now, by the end of 2021, they'll be at 90 million units. Because they're almost at 70 now. They'll be at 90 million units by the end of next year, if not surpass 90 million. And think about that. That's crazy within a 5-year span, because they'll just be turning 4 years. So within a 5-year span, they're going to be at 90 million. That's what I'm calling it right now. So yeah, I do believe that this is definitely going to happen. Nintendo has played the Nintendo Switch very, very smart. They have made some great, calculated, smart moves. I think how they did the first year was masterful. And they have continued. I mean, it's been a steady continuation. Now, just imagine if they would have messed around and they would have had Call of Duty at the start, or they would have had Madden. You know what? I think that you're talking to a system that would probably be selling. We probably would have been way at 70. So that's why I believe that the Nintendo Switch is going to catch the Nintendo Wii and pass the Wii before the end of its 6th year for sure. But great questions. And I'm telling you, man, Mr. Miller, man, you be dropping the bombs on these questions. So I played it for a little while. It got a funny concept, but the controls take to get into. I don't know what y'all talking about. Did you see my PS5 backwards compatibility comment? No, I didn't. I must have missed it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Sony mentioned PS5 backwards compatibility covers 99% of all PS4 games. Do you think that 1% is cross-gen games such as New Horizon? You know what, man? I don't know. That's a tough one. You know what? Only because Horizon Zero Dawn. Just go for say what you said. Horizon Zero Dawn is such a great game. It's gonna be backwards compatible, hands down. But I'm like you. I'm curious to see what 1% of is gonna be missing. What is that? What is that 1%? But what I'm most upset about is that they don't take the compatibility. They could at least did PS3. There's some great PS3 games. I would love to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again. That was a great that was a great game. I enjoyed myself that game. So that's one game I wish they would remake for current gen. That Metal Gear Solid 4 was the truth. So yeah, I wonder what that 1% is. I need matter of fact, I need a list of those games ASAP. Scroll down. This old big gray bearded man about to win an eShop card. I hope. Ha ha ha. Man, I hope you do too, Cool Breeze. It said I'm watching this anime called. Is it Precur? Maybe your daughter might. Baby girl, you ever heard of this anime called Precur? Oh, maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's Precur.
I will.
Oh, Holly, my daughter gonna look it up. Right, man. I need a name like Cool Breeze. How much storage do you actually see being on the Xbox and PS5 disc? You know what? They did a report on the PS5 already because the Spider-Man Special Edition has both games on there, and so that was like 105 gigabytes. Miles Morales by itself was 50 gigabytes. I mean, so you know, it's gonna range from 50 to 100 gigabytes depending on some of these games, and that's crazy. You know what? I can only imagine when you put 2K on there how many gigabytes that's gonna be. It's gonna be probably 70, 80 gigs. But you know what? The one thing I'm going to hate is when you buy games, you're going to have to download those bad boys, and it's going to take days if your internet is not the best. And I got some pretty good internet, but still, I mean, it still took Call of Duty took at least 6 to 8 hours. I was like, golly, man, what's going on with that? So. Have you ever played Metal Arms before? I have not. I don't know. I've never played Metal Arms. Steve Bobby, what? Do you see free Mario pins already on eBay? Yeah, you know you shared that story with me on Twitter. That's crazy, man. Who would pay $1,000 for a pin? They gotta be a fool. I don't need them that bad. I'm like, psh. Life will go on. I mean, I wouldn't pay $1,000 for a Switch, let alone some pins I put on my shirt. Nope, I bypass. Cool Breeze said, got my name from a TV show, The Unit. Dog, that's right. The Unit used to be the stuff with the old boy from 24, the Allstate guy. Silence. Yeah, man, The Unit is, man, that was my show. I still own. I bought some episode off iTunes. Yeah, man, that was a good show. The Unit was good. But probably one of my favorite all time shows was 24. I don't know, some of you guys in here are old enough, but 24, dog, that was the game, man. I mean that was the show. Okay, hold on. It said, do you ever see Nintendo making a GameCube Mini? The console is already pretty much small itself. Also, do you think Nintendo's new emulators can be used for their mini series of systems? Yes and yes. I think Nintendo has I think Super Mario All Stars is gonna be that true beta test where they're gonna redefine it, re-update, perfecting it, getting it right, and yeah, I think it's possible. I just don't know if Nintendo's gonna pull the trigger. You know what? I wish they would though. You talking about with sale? They can sell a GameCube Mini for, and they put 20 games on. They can sell that for $200, and it would sell. People would buy that. I would buy that. So yeah, I think that Nintendo is gonna milk this cow. I'm telling you, this is a cash cow that's gonna come home to roost. They're gonna make tons of money. Cause you know what? How many absolutely great GameCube games that you would play right now on your Switch? Metroid Prime. You know, can you might say Metroid Prime? Can you might say, you know, that's that whole series. You know what? The trilogy. Just imagine a Metroid All Stars. Man, tell you, listen, Nintendo boy, they all right. Oh, what's going on? True North in the building. Have you been playing the new Mario collection? I just picked it up today. 24 was great. Keep it selling. Yes, man. 24 was my jam, man. I'm telling you, I would challenge any one of you guys right now today, and it still holds up. Go find 24. Start at season 1. Season 1 was good. Season 2 was the truth. It got better. Like the later seasons, like the last couple one, it was okay. But season 1 through 5, the truth. The truth. I challenge you. You would, if you could find that in Walmart, or if I found that at Walmart, I would buy it right now and rewatch them bad boys. Me and my wife, we used to watch it all the time. Yeah, but yeah, to answer your question, truth, yes, I picked it up the day after, but I just started playing it today. Shout out, man. I'm going to give a hand clap to my boy. True North Canuck, representing Canada in the building. Snake Doctor was taken, so I went with my cool breeze. Yeah, the Unit was good, man. That was a good show. Steve about to give me that one game. Oh man, Doug, you stupid. Great questions, Mr. Miller. Great questions though. That's it. I never cared. Oh my goodness. I would tell you, Holly, if I were you, if you ever got bored, I would. It's a website called Lucky Games. Luckie. Lucky Games. They sell a lot of retro and old stuff. I would pick me up an old GameCube or old Wii. Get your a Wii or a GameCube, and you will have so many great games to play. I mean, oh man, that Wii was something special. And that GameCube was something special. You know, it was powerful for its time. It was small. That big boy it was built like a tank. So if you bought one used, you'd be great. I would just make sure I clean the lens. You can never go wrong. Like, listen, hey. Oh, true. Windsor to Detroit. Nothing but love for Canada to the US. Hey, man, listen. Your boy is from Detroit. Man, we used to take the tunnel. Did the tunnel from Detroit over to Canada all the time. Man, when I was a kid, man, I used to date this chick over in Canada, over in Windsor. Man, I would drive, I would take the tunnel, go over to Canada, pick her up, come on back. It was so easy to do it back then when I was a kid. But yeah, man, oh man, I just love going down to the Detroit River. And you know, even the Detroit River, you can look over and see Canada. You see Windsor all lit up. It was, oh man, that was the thing to do when I was a kid. Shout out, man. Shout out to True North. I'm gonna go ahead and get you these DJ horns. Shout out. Oh, Canada. Sorry. Shout out to Canada in the building. Geeky was like, hey, I still got my Wii. Hey, listen, I ain't lying, Geeky. We still got our Wii U. I don't have a GameCube though. But see, I don't need one because I got a Wii. If you got a Wii, you know what? You can play GameCube games on the Wii. Yeah, that's one system I do not have. Wii with the GC loader is awesome. What's a GC loader? We had a game starring Mario, Luigi, and Toad, and the protagonist was from the Mario franchise. Do you think we'll ever get a game from that perspective of Peach or Bowser as the main character? Okay, you might as Peach. You might as Peach. Man, Miller, man, that's a good question, boy. I'm telling you, man, you must have been like, I'm gonna get him today. I think Peach is more likely. But you never know, man. You listen, Nintendo will switch it up on you. Like, because believe it or not, man, I like Paper Mario. Some people didn't like Paper Mario. I think Paper Mario was a good. This recent Paper Mario was a good game. Good, man, the storytelling in that, man, was great. Said if a GameCube was Switch Online, I don't think they're gonna do a GameCube. I think they're gonna milk each game. They're gonna make you pay $60. So you wait till these sale numbers come out for this Super Mario All Stars. You wait till that drop, and it's gonna be bananas. Watch it be something like 8 or 9 million. Watch, it's gonna be something crazy, strictly bananas. Cause everybody lost their mind trying to buy it, and you know what? It's gonna be one of them games that's gonna reach 15, 20 million. You be looking back like, dang, you know what? They're gonna drop some more. I'm telling you, man, they're gonna milk this one. This is a cash cow. I don't know about that one, Steve. They might have though. I mean, even though I was a big handheld guy, but I just don't remember that. All right, this time I think if I got there. All right, I guess we can let's see. We did that there. All right, I guess we can go into our favorite, which is the questions of the week. Question of the week is brought to you by Sleep, which your boy needs. But we're gonna go ahead. My daughter is cutting these out real quick, so by the time we get done with the question block, it'll be time to wrap it up. We go ahead and pick our winners, and we get those things out to you. Don't forget to hit the like button if you have not hit the like button yet. All right, go ahead and go. So, would you prefer an N64 or a Game Boy games to come to the Switch online first? Oh, without a doubt, Nintendo 64. Even though, like, hey, I like Game Boy games. If you just say Game Boy Advance, that's a hard one. If you say Game Boy Advance, I probably would have went Game Boy Advance. But this Game Boy, I don't know. But N64, they can somehow, some way work that license out with 007. I would love to see a 007, so Ocarina of Time. There's some good games on 64. But they had way more games on the Game Boy Advance. Super Princess Peach and Bowser's Story. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Super Princess Peach. Yeah, I forgot about that. They sure did. Steve been dropping the knowledge all day today. The Zelda collection next year is going to be insane. Maybe Wind Waker. Oh, that's a good little thing to think about. Like, what games you think is going to be in this collection? Which 3 games do they pick? Oh man, do they pick Wind Waker or do they go with what's the other one? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Wind Waker's my favorite though. My favorite the GameCube was Wind Waker. Golly, what's the other one? Don't worry, y'all help me out in the chat. But yeah, because you know what? They either gonna have to drop 3 or 4 games. Like, you know what? Of course, Ocarina at a time. But then, you know what? You gonna not put, you know, Majora's Mask on there for GameCube? I mean, yeah, you put Wind Waker. Golly, I mean, they got some choices to make. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough, but that's gonna be a great value. That's gonna be another day one pickup. They probably sell another 15, 20 million. Think about that, man. Just dropping games and selling. To sell 1 million games is an accomplishment, but to sell like 15 of those million, that is printing money. Oh, Steve M said, man, Steve, what? Give us some Castlevania, right? On the GBA. They have some great Castlevania games, man. But you know what though? Low key, if you get yourself a controller on your iPad, you can pick up Symphony of the Night. It plays so buttery smooth. I tell you, hold on, let me go back. I gotta go back. I want to miss somebody's comment. Cool Breeze said Mass Effect is coming to Switch. I hope, you know what, to me, like, another series. It's like right now, the remaster, they have not announced it for the Switch yet. But another game that's like a no-brainer. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's a 360 game. These games should be on the Switch. BioShock, if you have not picked up BioShock, I will tell you, perfect ports. Borderlands, perfect ports. You pick those up, you thank me later. Mass Effect will be perfect. I love Mass Effect 2. Probably the favorite of the series. Love Mass Effect 2. It was such a good game. This should be definitely, I feel totally Cool Breeze. This should definitely be on the Switch. I know Holly, but you know, I don't even know who owns the original license for that game. But it would be dope though, because it was dope on the 64. So I want a Game Boy Advance game to get physical collections like I did with Mega Man Zero. Yeah, you know what, right? Listen, when they announced the Pocket, what is it? Pocket Boy? It's not called the Pocket Boy. What's the thing called? The thing Daddy was on order. Not Monster Pocket. That was Analog Pocket. When they announced the Analog Pocket with the interchangeable, like you can play the Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy, I started buying them. I started preparing my library because I just knew I was gonna be, you know, buying this system, and to not get one, man, is a little disheartening. So I know the Analog Pocket, they say it comes out in May. I think the new Switch comes out before that, and so I don't know how the Analog Pocket is gonna compete. They should have dropped it this year like they said it was. I definitely would have bought one for Christmas. Says, so what's your favorite genre of games? Oh man, you know what? Listen, I'm a platformer. Probably 3D. Well, either one. I'm a platformer, man. I love Metrovanias. You know, I grew up on the Super Metroid. I grew up on the Marios. You know, them are the games that I love. But I love fighting games. You know, I love Street Fighter 2. I remember skipping school to go get it. Mortal Kombat 2 was my jam in college. I love sports game. I love the competitiveness. I love especially the fighting games. I love that old school 1-on-1. Let's get it. A little bit different than Smash. You know, that's why I love Street Fighter. I love Mortal Kombat. I love Tekken. Oh man, Tekken, man. So Tekken was so technical, but once you got that move set down, man, it became, you know, it became an art to fight. So, good question, Killer Bean. I think they do 2 Zelda collections. 2? One with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Then another one with Twilight Princess. There, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And you know what? They can get away with that. They can get away with that, and they both would sell like crazy. It would sell like crazy, man. Yeah, you know what? I don't know who owns the license, but like, I think Sega still owns the Dreamcast license. But that's like, again, a no-brainer collection. No-brainer. Dad, so many. You know what I want though? I forgot about this game on the GameCube. Beautiful Joe was such a good game, man. I wish they had that on the Switch. All right, let me hold. I got some more comments coming in the chat. Oh, look at you. Oh, Miss Mash, you hung around. Look at you. All right, let me see if I can get through some of these comments. Killer Beans say, to be honest, I'm not getting the next Switch Pro. What? Because it's probably just going to have better specs, and that's it. What needs to be improved about the Switch? What needs to be improved about the Switch right now? Very good question. I'm gonna tell you why this is a hard question. Because you play a game like SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom. I felt like it was the load times were so like I couldn't even get into the game. I was like, you know what? I got tired of playing that. I just stopped playing it. But then you play a game like Smash Brothers where it's optimized to the T. The load times are small and minimal. They don't take away from gameplay or game experience. So certain games run exactly like you want it to run on the Switch. And some games do not. They're terrible. So to answer your question, I really can't say battery. That's a hard. I mean, cause I like my Switch. I mean, I think anything they can do to improve the load times, it's a win. I think anything they can do to improve, cause the screen is not bad. It's not a bad screen. It's not like I'm looking at it like, oh, this is garbage. The screen is still good, but the things I just want the games to run more efficient. I would like to see games be able to load faster. That's to me the only thing that I don't like about the Switch is that some of the games, that you're glad to get on the Switch, when it comes to load, them bad boys chug, and it's like, oh, I hate wasting time. So that's probably the most important thing that I would think about it. I thought we better get into all these questions, man, but y'all guys is get on these good comments in the chat. So would you rather have the 3D Mario collection or the Room of Zelda collection next year? Oh man, this is an easy one for me. It's an easy one for me because I like Mario. I'm a Mario guy. Yeah, but I like Mario and Zelda the same, but I think if I had to say which one you can't live without, that's hard though, because Breath of the Wild. But yeah, I'll probably say Mario. I think Mario. I think yeah, Mario. I'm gonna stick with my guns. That's a hard decision though. Can't go wrong with either one. Would you what would the Zelda collection be? Making a shrine dungeon level? I don't know about that one. This the Zelda collection could be if they drop 3 games, those 3 games would definitely be Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. I think those 3 together it's going. If they make one collection, those are 3 games is going to be in the collection. And that'll be dope. Said, do you think Nintendo ever going to put that Switch IR sensors? Man, nope. I don't think so. They might put a couple more things that's like, a little cheesy. But I think, I think it's gonna that tech is probably gonna be used in the Mario Live circuit, the Mario Live circuit tour. I think that technology is gonna be used in. Then we'll get a better idea of how that's gonna be. You do that? Mm-hmm. All right, baby girl, she making it work. All right, let's see. How many games would you say you completed in a year? It's so hard. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Real talk, true. I probably completed this year 3. I'm not gonna tell you how many I've bought, but I'll probably beat 3 games this year. Yeah, like I bought Ghost of Tsushima. It's still over here in the package. It's still sitting there. I bought Resident Evil 3. Still in the package. I'll probably end up giving it away before I get to play it. I need probably like a 2-month break from everything. No job, no nothing. And then it'll be good. Alright. It says it's so hard to get all these games to come out of it. Yeah. But I tell everybody, but you know what? Some of my YouTube friends be asking like, how do you afford all the stuff that you do? I think any YouTuber, any person that's out there, you know what, you find some way to own your own business and write things off. Like I write off a lot of stuff. Like I'm buying a PS4 and an Xbox, but I'm writing it off of my taxes. Cause I own my own business, so words are wise. I would tell you to always own your own business. Not very hard to start it, and write stuff off, and invest in the stock market. I would tell you that in a heartbeat. Invest. I don't care if you start with just like $10. Invest in the stock market. It pays great dividends. Invest into things that you like and you use. So it was easy for me. It was like Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, Apple. Easy for me. Okay, got the new SD card, but can't figure it out. Well, the first thing you're gonna do, if you have not done it yet, is put that SD card into that switch and let that switch power down and format it. And then when it comes back up, you can go to the eShop. And every game that you have, you should be able to. I know it's easier on the onboard menu, but you should be able to find all those games in the eShop, and then they'll give you an option to re-download because all your information should still be there because you're just switching the card. You're not switching accounts, anything like that. Hopefully, the bezel of the new Switch is thinner. That's what I'm hoping for, man. It's thinner is not that important, but it would give a cleaner, more modern look. And you know what? It would give you more real estate to look at when you're playing games. So I totally agree with you. I think now that I think about it, a bigger screen, but not a bigger unit. Shrink the bezels, give us a better screen. If this report is correct and that developer was right, that Nintendo said make your games 4K ready, and they have a 4K portable machine, I think that's huge. Huge. All right. So before I answer any more questions, let me go ahead and let's see. Get to my questions of the week. It says see which one I'm gonna pick. All right. Is the Xbox Series S a better value than the PS5 all digital? Now, if you'd have asked me this question a week ago, I would have said without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care how fast that all digital is, it was a better value because of Game Pass. Now, because on top of that, Game Pass has added EA Play, so you get the whole EA suite of games coming to Game Pass. And now with them acquiring Bethesda, with Skyrim and Doom and Wolfenstein and those games coming to Game Pass, that's a great value. Now, but if you paid attention to the PS5 events, you know what? Where they're adding that, what is that, like kind of like a PS Plus Gold or whatever, where they got all those games that you can download for free with the PS5, and I think that's a great deal. No matter which direction you're going, that's a great deal. So that's just my opinion. What is you guys thinking? Let me go through some of these comments. I think Alexis had another question. She said, I'm searching your videos for that video you said walks me through the SD card switch, but it walks you through the transfer process, like to be able to transfer your save data. But I didn't do one with the SD card, Alexis. I'm sorry. I might have misinformed you on that one. But so please, charge it to my head and my heart. But I know for sure there are videos that will help show you on YouTube that help you get through that. Let me see if I can find one real quick. I don't mind doing this for you real quick. Pull up my YouTube. Let's see. SD card. Nintendo. All right. So, how to install SD card? Okay. So, Alexis. Let's see. I wish I could show this in the chat. I might just be able to. Let me see. Let me see if it pops up. If my screen pops up, Alexis, I will show you. I can't show you right now. I should have had this hooked up beforehand. But yeah, Alexa, once the screen up here it comes now. It's popping up. My iPad is gonna pop up, and then I can show you this video. All right, so this is for Alexis real quick. Alexa, if you can look at this one right here, this is for Nintendo Life. No, that's Nintendo Life. Which one is it? Yeah, for Nintendo Life. It says how to install your SD card in your Nintendo Switch. That should be a good video for you to watch right there, Alexis. And I hope that helps. All right. So, let me go back to me. Boop. If you need to go back, Alexa, just say something in the chat. Let's see. Boop. Said, what if Halo Master Chief Collection comes with the Switch Pro? That what if it would be phenomenal. That would be really Xbox way of saying, listen, we're just gonna be a software company. So I would like a new Switch to do quick save states for when you are on the go and gotta stop playing. Yep, I would love to see a faster hard drive, faster SSD in a Switch. And I know I'm big time wishing for that, but that to me, I mean that's one thing I'm looking forward to on the PS5 is the ability to save stuff rapidly. So, sorry, I got confused from my last comment. I was talking about what Nintendo make a Zelda maker. Oh, a Zelda maker like Super Mario Maker when. Oh, that would be dope. That I think that's another one that would probably definitely sell, especially if Nintendo would support it. Truth, addicting to buying new games more than beating. I know, man. It's a sad. Listen, it's a sad situation, boy. But it is what it is. Oh, what's going on? Shout out to Diego, man. It's been a minute, man. I'm glad you was able to make it to the stream, man. Get that hand clap going on. Diego that jumped in the building. Hi, Gaming Dad. Hey, Gaming Fam. You got this. You got this, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Diego's in the building. All right. Oh, that's a shout out. Okay, yeah. Alexis, Steve got your comment in the chat. Said in about 2 years, Game Pass value is going to be insane. Yep, you're right. With all Microsoft exclusive companies, see, your thought process is my thought process. I agree with you totally because it's not. Right now to me it's an insane value. But just imagine when these others. And every new Xbox game comes right to Game Pass day one. It's a no-brainer to get that. No-brainer to pay that. You pay that $15 or whatever it is gladly, because the value you get back from it is tremendous. And when you're done, you just you delete the game and download your next one. So, to be honest, I can't really add anything to the subject because I'm not really big on Sony or Xbox fan. Oh, I'm sorry, you mean I know how it is, but it is what it is, brother. I think PS5 is better value because for the $100 difference, You'll get a full 4K next-gen experience, same specs as a PS5. And if you're into Game Pass, Xbox Series X S makes more sense. I just think I'm looking at it out of the box. I have to disagree with you with that, even though it's still, think about it, it's $400 to $299. But then right out the box, I mean, you start playing games right out the box. You got 100 games if you get Game Pass. I just think, yeah, I still think it's still a better value. No problem, Alexa. No problem. So, do you think Game Pass prices will increase with all these exclusives? Ooh, telling you, man, you killing me with these questions. But you're right. I think eventually, yes, it's gonna have to. Cause they'll be throwing away too much money. I mean, I wonder how much money they really are making off the money they get from the people that's bought in. So I do foresee a price hike. And that was a good question, man. I appreciate it. Mr. Miller's definitely a gamer. He said, "Cool Breeze said Game Pass will go up next year." Yeah, I just think I don't think it needs to go up a whole lot. $5, that will be sufficient. I think anything over $5, that'll be an issue. Oh, FS Alpha. I'm back from last week. What's going on, FS Alpha? Just jumped in the stream, baby girl. We go ahead and get you involved into this contest. Right now, we doing a question block, questions of the week. Our first question was, is Xbox Series S a better value than the PS5 or digital? Some agree, some disagree. But we're getting ready to go to the next question. And let's see. Let me kill this one here. Kill that one. Let's see. Let's open up this one. It said, "Are you upset at the Super Mario 3D All-Star emulation?" It was a lot of hate, man, online because Nintendo didn't. It was they used an emulator. I don't care. Did the game run good? Do it play right? That was my only issue. And so, like, playing Super Mario 64 today, it felt off. Totally, it felt off. It did not feel like traditional Super Mario 64. I mean, I played that game and beat that game numerous of times, and it didn't feel like it. I don't know. I'm not gonna call it a operator error, but it still was like, it just wasn't that great. So, shout out to FS Alpha in the building. Let me pull you down here. It's crazy to think about getting a new next-gen console with tons of games to play straight out of the box. Yeah. I mean, that's to me like, man. You know what? This thing about 100 games. You know what? Hey, pay this $15, get 100 games. Or better yet, you know what? You don't got all the money. We're gonna finance it, and then we're gonna give you that for free. See, people don't understand. They're giving out a full year of Game Pass with the Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series X. I don't know for sure if you buy it, they give you a year, or if you finance it. I know for sure you finance it, they give you a year. I just don't know if it's the difference if you buy it straight out. But I would think it would be the same. But that's crazy. That's why I'm like, man, that's a better value, man. It says, "I wonder when Nintendo Switch Online will do a Game Pass type thing." You know what, man? That's a killer bean. They should have been again. I don't know what they're thinking. They should have did this day one. You know how many people would pick up a Nintendo Switch just a bit to play them old games? Or I'm paying you $10 a month, and a $40 a month, whatever you want to do, and say, hey, you know what? You got complete access to all the games. Sign me up. I'm in that. PS5 is better because you can talk to your old friends versus Xbox when it comes out today. You right, Alpha. FS Alpha, boy, great. Nintendo is strange about giving away anything, but I was kidding. Said, if you was new to Xbox World, Game Pass would be legit, straight fire. Yep, you're right, straight fire. I think anybody that's new to X, like you never owned an Xbox and you was like, all right, I'm thinking about getting one, and you picked up the S and Game Pass for free, man, you'll be singing their praises. I wish they did a little more, but hey, we have been asking for emulators since the Switch. Yeah, we have. So yeah, people they gave it so much hate, man. I was like, golly, it's not that serious. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy the game regardless. Like, I think I was watching Player Essence, and he said it best. I had to agree with him totally. He was like, you know what, don't complain about the game and still go buy it. If you're gonna complain about a game, support the fact you complain about it, and you're like, I'm not gonna support it, and don't support it. But if you still gonna support the game, but you still gonna whine and complain, you probably need to just shut up. And I agree. Shut your mouth. So I'm not upset about the Mario All-Star emulation. I like more control options and widescreen for Mario 64. Exactly. See, another move that's like who was in these meetings and was like, you know what? This is what we need to do. We need to just go ahead and keep it this original format and not make it widescreen. Like, have you seen what Mario Sunshine looks so good? So good. Said FS. Says Sony worked way harder than they are so far. So far, I agree. Dance Coolfish, I wish I get it. When do they think they'll finally shut down Xbox 360 service? I don't know, man. Because I bet you it's people like like my family that still play an Xbox 360. Like, we still crank up Halo because Halo 3 would never leave. Because you know what, playing those Halo 3 and Halo 4. Playing like in the multiplayer, like Juggernaut and Oddball, too fun, man. All right, let's go to the next question. We get ready to wrap it up. Cause my daughter she hooked it up. She ready to go. It says, what other studios would Microsoft have to purchase to win this console war with Sony? Ooh. That's a good question. What other studio would they have to buy? I would say if one of these two. I don't know if they get the money to buy them, but if they bought one of these two companies, I think they would change the course of this generation. If they were to either buy 2K or buy EA. And I would probably say EA because EA has the Star Wars branch, but they also have Madden and FIFA. So those games are such worldwide accepted games, especially FIFA. I mean, to force you to go to one system, it would change the course. Like, there's no next year you can't play Madden on PS5. People will be, they'd be going to Xbox, learning those controls. So what you guys think? All right, baby girl. Am I ready to go? Mm-hmm. All right. If you guys there add anything to add to this question, let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead because it's getting kind of late. It's 11:20. I think we've been going, almost 2 hours and a half. We're gonna go ahead and pick these winners. And let me see if I can get on down here. Like, don't forget the giveaway. All right. If I can get on down here. All right. Give a shout out to our last week's winner, Steve M. Won that game. So I think. All right. Before I go, I'm gonna respond. If Sony buys Rockstar, it's over, especially with Red Dead and GTA. Oh man, I ain't even thinking about that. Yeah, Sony would have to do some crazy recovery from it. Yeah, Microsoft needs to spend a lot of money, but it still would be worth it. Yep, I totally agree. I think that that level of investment will pay dividends, you know what I'm saying, in the end. You know, it might not pay dividends right away, but in the end it would. Yeah, it would. Yeah, that would be outstanding. All right, good people. All right, this is the part of the day where we kind of go back and we say, hey, who we giving out first? Which one we should give out first? The game or the eShop card?
Game.
The game. All right. First up, we giving out the game. Matter of fact, let me. Where my phone at, baby girl? It's right there.
Okay.
I forgot. I be forgetting the name of it. It's Attack or something. Hold on. All right. All right. Robots Under Attack. That's the name of the game for the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. All right. Let's see. Killer Bean says I'm pretty big on Nintendo Amiibos, and they're releasing two. This coming October. That's right, Joker is. Listen, I'm gonna pick up Joker. Matter of fact, I need to go pre-order that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, what's my favorite Amiibo? Where he at? My boy. It's one of my favorites right here. I got two of them, and they're my favorites. See, you can see it. My boy, Solid Snake, boy. That's my Amiibo right there. That one, and I love this one here. Uh-oh, didn't drop one. My boy, it's Cineroar. Tell you, man, that's before Min, he was my main, but him and Min, my go-to on Smash. Yeah, yeah, I was a big Amiibo guy too. All right, going first. I'm gonna look around. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If you howl, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. All right, I'm gonna go for this one here. All right, put this down. First winner of Robots Under Attack. Thanks to good people over there for sending me these codes to give out. And that winner is my man Doug. I hope Doug is still in. Doug, you're the winner, my brother. Don't forget, all you got to do is make sure you follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, and that is how I will give you your code to the game. All right, shout out to Doug, our first winner. Now, since it's close to midnight and my daughter getting ready to turn 16, I'm gonna let her pick the winner of the eShop card. And the only way you better get the eShop card, you gotta follow me on Instagram and Twitter to send me a message. Say, hey Dave, you know, where my eShop card at? And I'll send it to you. All right, my big girl's gonna pick it out. All right, hold it up tight. All right, got it in my hand, and the winner. Look at there. She listen. My daughter can't pick them no more. She always pick repeat winners. Shout out to Holly Pinky. Holly. She won. Hold on, Holly. Did you win last week? No, she won the week, but she won the week before last. Yep. So Holly, you're eligible. All right. Give a shout out to Holly Pinky and Doug for our two winners tonight. Doug, I'll send you the game. Just make sure that you send me a message on either Instagram or Twitter, and I'll get that out to you ASAP. And Holly, I will send this out to you as soon as I get a chance to. So, dang, Holly, man, listen, I'm buying all your games. Look, listen, this Holly, look, she that's right. Shout out to Holly Pinky, representing that UK in the building. See with Holly, that's the part, you come, you chill with us. You chill with us and think good things happen to you. All right, I'm very happy. That's right. My boy see a snake, man. Listen, love Metal Gear Solid, man. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that was probably my favorites. Let me show you what my dog did to one of my kids, Amiibo. I had to just take it from him. Look what my dog did. Look what he did. Look at this. Look, he just chewed it all up, man. Just chewed Pac-Man right on up. He was just like, he was hungry. Let me show you this other one though. He just chewed his arms off. It's gone, man. It's gone, man. It's wasting money.
That one didn't even hit us.
Right. Yep. But this is my favorite Link amiibo. Favorite Link. Let me see if I can. I know my green screen throwing it off, but I love this Link, boy. Tell you that, this right here, like, yeah, I'm about to end the game right now. Snake. All right, good people, man. Hey, man, the stream was fun, man. I had a great time tonight. I'm glad you had a good time, Holly. Congratulations again, Doug. Congratulations. Those of you who hung out with me today, man, I appreciate you, man. We do this every Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We went long tonight, 2 hours and a half. But you know what? We was live on all platforms. We was live on Facebook. We was live on Twitch. So hey, if you guys are on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, man. Gaming Dad 1906. Just in case you might be on there, follow up when we do gaming. When I game live, I usually game live on either Facebook or on Twitch. But I'll probably be streaming to both. But hey, man, I had a good time tonight. I'm glad you had a good time. So you guys be safe. Don't forget on the 26th, Nintendo Tokyo Game Show, 50 minutes of Age of Calamity. They showing 50 minutes of gameplay. 50. Not just a couple of minutes, 50 minutes of gameplay. So it should be pretty dope. And hopefully I will be able to be around. If I'm around, if I catch the times, I'll let you guys know if I'm streaming it. All I can tell you for sure that when the PlayStation 5 comes out and when the Xbox Series X come out, I will be live streaming it, especially if they release it at midnight. So, you guys have a wonderful evening. This is your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm out. And I need to get an end screen. I need to have a screen to say, hey, you know what? But I do got this screen here. So they say what? But I'm not gonna be right back. All right, y'all have a good night. Your boy's ending his stream right